pleasure, double your fun. That's the statement of the great mint in double mint gum. Double your sentiment, your merriment, double your moment of fun. Double your delightment with the right mint for refreshment. It's the only one. Double your pleasure, double your.
Here's a tip you'll appreciate. It pays to have a smile that's bright, to help you look and feel just right.
Double your pleasure, double your fun with double good double mint gum. A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure from double mint gum. A double great feeling, making you realize double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you.
Woo! The Double Mint Girls! Now, can you tell which one is the real Eleanor Burns? The real Eleanor Burns!
The one with the bunny slippers.
Yeah, the bunny.
We're both Eleanor Burns! Oh, this is Allie. She came to class today. And there's Jonas over there. Say, hi, Jonas. Hi, Jonas. Oh, and look at our Double Mint girls. Come on, little action here. Which one? It's Joan or Lois? Woohoo! The Double Mint girls. And look at our little Geisha girls. Oh, are they cute? The Double Mint girls. How fun. And we have Peggy, Peggy, and Sandy. And Peggy said, did the hat maker look fat? Oh, you guys are good pigs. The Double Mint pigs. Yay! And we have the patriotic girls, Marie and Rose. Woo! Who's the real ones? So, are we good Double Mint girls?
Yes.
Oh, we're good. All right, so everybody, thank you. Take a bow. Woo! Bye-bye. Oh, did you like the commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, it was very good. It was very good. Okay, Ellie, say bye-bye. Bye, Ellie. So, guess what the name of the pattern is today? Yeah, Double Mint Gum. Yeah, no, really. It's the Double Four-Patch. Get it? Get it? So that little joke was all Sue's. You can blame that all on Sue. Did we do good, Sue? Was that very creative? Oh, we like to be creative. Oh, and if there's anybody, you all have Double Mint Gum in your pattern. And are you chewing it already? No? But is there anybody that, oh, I'm not going to chew gum. Is there anybody that would like to give their stick of gum to Jonas?
Here, he may have mine.
Oh, Jonas wants a stick of gum.
He may have mine.
So, you ready for my inspiration for today's pattern? How do you like the look of your new pattern? Does it look good? It's kind of different, huh? Young, lots of fun. So this was the inspiration for my pattern. This is an antique. Ooh, you know how I love to collect antiques. So this one was really fun because it's really simple. It starts out as a 4-patch, and that's why it's called a double four patch, okay? A double four patch. And it's just rows. This quilt maker had so much fun with just red and green. She seemed to be doing this thing. She got this thing going. She did like 2 green patches in this trail, and then she did 2 red in this trail, keeping on going, and then she did some green again. So I thought that she was constantly always alternating between the red and the green. Most of the time. And then she went a little off. But see how like each of the red patches have a medium beside them, a median, and then like the green, this has a medium just to bring out that trail, that double trail going down along there. And when you look at it, you go, how do you get that zigzag going in there? Does it look like, how did she do that? And standing back without looking at the seams, you like think she was a genius. She is. She was a genius. She is a genius. I know. I can't wait. Oh, Brenda said she can't figure it. I know. It's really easy to do. Now, the quilt maker made this probably around right after the Civil War. Can you imagine? Do you think you'd look this good? If you were like getting on to maybe close to 120 years old or so. So it's just really fun. And these fabrics, what's fun for me is I've seen them reproduced. They've actually reproduced these. It makes it very confusing for a person that likes to identify quilts by their fabric, because some of this was just done in the 70s and 80s. But I know this one's old. It's really good. So anyhow, this is my inspiration, my double 4-patch. Don't you all love 4-patch? Yay, we love 4-patch. We love 4-patch. And so we had a lot of fun with our new quilts. You ready? Yes. Let me hear you. Ready. Oh, that's good. I thought you'd say, okay, so we're in a little different stack of a line. I don't have my spot to stand on. Do you like our new set? Very confusing. So this is the new one. Teresa and I worked on this, just doing red trails and green, red and green, red and green, red and green. We were alternating and just going into our scraps. A lot of polka dots. Polka dots are hot. Yeah. They are. They look really good. And so we did the green and the red, and then the yellow has that little zigzag going through there, the amazing zigzag. And then we just did the borders. I did the borders exactly like she did. I like it. It's different. You can do it like that, or you can do whatever you want, okay? You like that one? Okay, and that one's quilted nicely. All right, so that one is like a lap robe. Want to see the back? Oh, an overall design, but look at the border. Isn't the quilting really cute in it? Very, very charming on there. And it's got a casing. We have to hang it up. Really fun. All right, take it away. It's beautiful, isn't it fun? It's very, very easy. The next one is Patty's. Patty, you want to come back in and talk about your inspiration? Wow. Yeah. Oh, pick up the mic, Patty. Pick up the mic. Pick up the mic. Patty is babysitting Ellie and Jonas today. The whole family is going to Alaska on Saturday. Wow. So we've been getting ready. About a month ago, I told Allie about the cruise, and she packed her clothes. And she called me at least 6 times and asked me what she was supposed to put in her suitcase. Aww. So then Patty finally checked, and she said it was all full of shoes.
Can never have too many shoes.
Too many shoes. All right, so they both have gum. This is good. And tell us about your quilt.
Well, is it on?
You're on. You're on.
Okay. Well, these are my new favorite colors. We were just left the bedroom. We were playing on the bed. We were giving massages. What color is my bed, Ellie? remember? Is it this color? Pink and orange. Yeah, I did the whole bedroom. And people said, how can you sleep with those bright colors? Well,
For
I
sure.
have no trouble sleeping, and I have lots of help waking up. These are great colors to wake up in the morning. And I had so much hot color, I had to balance it with a little bit of green, so I added some buttons. So that's
You love the buttons. This is wall hanging size, and when you look at it, you can see there the 2 rows. Oh, she's showing the back. Look how cute the quilting is. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. Yes, there's 3 rows in the wall hanging size, and on the outer rows, the first row and the third row, you see whole blocks. But in the center row, to offset it, there's only half blocks. On the top and at the bottom, half blocks. And so it's just really fun. So, all right, double 4-patch. Cool. All right, thank you. Okay, so this one is Sue's, and you get to tell about it. Is it fun?
I just wanted to reproduce like the 1816 feeling, and I didn't really have enough red to do the same red all the way through, so I just pulled a bunch of different reds, and I think it works. You just kind of make do with what you have. And I also wanted to stay in line with the traditional border treatment. I thought it was really nice with the quilt. So, and I love what Amy did with this little cabling.
The rope. I think they call it a rope. Do they call it a rope? A rope.
Oh, I guess the cabling's what goes in and out, huh?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I like it, whatever it is.
It's really cute.
My bag, my leftovers.
Oh, I like what she wrote. She called it marching orders. It does look like it's marching. You know, they've got that chain. They're all in a row. And you did mostly the green as a medium and then the navy as the dark. Well, I see a little bit of rust, but you mostly have navy as your
Yeah.
dark, right?
These actually ended up on the back because I didn't think they had enough contrast to really show the pattern on the front, but I didn't want to waste them, so
You're
that's how
right.
they ended up there.
That's good. Very nice. All right. And this is Teresa's.
Okay, next one's Teresa's, and she used some Oriental fabrics. I think this is really beautiful. She picked just 3 different color families. She had like this turquoise blue to put it all together, and then she did 2 sets of 4 patches, kind of just like complement each other. And I love this border fabric. I think it's really pretty.
I really like the feathers going along the zigzag. They're going in and out. The feathers are going in and out. That's great. And the water, or the border has a feeling of water, don't you think? I think it does.
Like a Serenity pool or something, right?
That's a really good one. That's a good one.
There you go. So now
Very, very pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. Wall hanging again. Okay, now this one we're seeing for the first time. Patty just brought this in, but you can start with the back. Look how she has all pieced binding. And I think she left already with the kids, so we're just going to see it.
Think of something.
We're going to see it. Oh, look.
Okay, she's definitely in a bright phase.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
That's really cute. And she used the polka dots again. That's
Yes,
really cute.
her blocks are set together. Her 4-patch have solid colors with each of the bright colors, but then she used a little polka dot to set the blocks together. That's adorable. But see how the triangles on both outside edges are the same, and then down through the middle? They're the same in the middle. Kind of, you really see that.
This is nice, this little stripe border she added.
That is really nice.
Sets it off.
That is really nice.
Very cute.
So you can just have as much fun as you want with it, huh?
We will.
Those are all adorable. So what do you think? It looks easy? It's easy. Oh, and Sue, you have one more. Why don't we talk about this one?
Well, the one on the wall, that's used, I had a stack of cherry wood fabric, the brushed cottons. And cherry wood traditionally has like very, kind of dull kind of colors, country looking, but they started doing these bright ones, and I think it's great. I just my border's not any bigger because that's the end of my fabric that I had, and can't really see the back, but it's not pieced. I mean, I use every bit on the front, but it was really fun to make.
Very nice.
You should come up after class, come up and take a look at the quilting because it's modern quilting, and it's very, very nice.
It's got lots of modern,
Yeah, it's
modern
real pretty.
quilting. Very, very nice. Okay, so we're on the double now, right? I'm gonna have you doubling up with laughter. These are my corny jokes. Doubling up with laughter. It's gonna be tough because I'm seeing double today. Glasses aren't doing so good. Okay, so is that corny enough? Oh, don't worry, I got lots more double jokes. Hold on there. We're just gonna double up with all this corny stuff. I even wrote the letters large so I wouldn't miss them. Okay, double whammy, get going, girl. All right, we're stripping. That's the fun part. They're little strips, but they're gonna be lots of fun. Okay, so start at the front. So we had this boring cover all done until Ryan and I walked away. He took me to the computer and said, "Look, Mom, look how nice all those are." So we just redid it. No more boring covers. Looking good. Okay, and so the antique quilt is on the front just in case you want to remember it when you go home. It's right there. And we're starting with the 4 patches. And it's going to tell you all of the yardages right down through there. The setting triangles are yellow. Okay, turn the page. Beep. So this is fun. You can dig into your scraps. How many of you have scraps? Scraps. Where do you keep your scraps? Everywhere. You give them to Brenda. Give them to Brenda. I know. You know what? I bought a second house just for my scraps. I'm getting both garages organized now. I'm getting it together, that's all. I'm working. So anyhow, you just need to have 2-inch strips for the baby quilt, or for the wall hanging, the smallest one. I wanted to have a lot of variety. So I just made them 2 inches by 10 inches. Of course, if you're making a bigger quilt, you can do longer for like the lap. You can do 2 by 14 and get more 4 patches out of a strip. But right now, I just have a stack of my medium and my dark for the 4 patch. And I'm just going to take these pieces. I have dark on the right for a reason, so that whenever I pick this up, pick up the dark, flip it right sides together, and I kind of coordinated them. I liked a little coordination, so I did the green polka dot, and my medium has a very light background, but I chose a piece with a little green dot right in the center of the flower. That's good, isn't it? That's cute. Yep. I don't want to have a double blow and mess it up, right? So, another one. Oh, Rose, thank you for laughing. All right. So, I am going to use 1 thread less than 1/4 inch because I want these to come out to be 4 inches wide whenever I'm finished with this. So just pedal, just mess up your room. That's the hardest thing I find about getting into scraps. You mess up your whole house looking for these scraps. Okay, so here I did the dark turquoise and I did like a light one right in there. So I'm just gonna assembly line sew that one right behind, a little coordination. Actually, it's so much easier for me if I just go and pick up a little bundle of fat quarters, and then I don't have to mess up so much. So just chain. Okay, this is cute, little flowers and little check. Aw, little reminisce, the little check. Yes, so Ryan, are we okay?
I was looking at your map.
I know, and you were talking to Teresa.
I missed the check.
You're in double trouble, that's all I can say. That was a good one, huh?
Yeah, Orion walked right into that.
He did. Okay, so Teresa, I want you to come over here and press these for me. Pardon me?
They'll finish at 3 1/2.
Okay. Oh, they'll finish at 3.5. Thank you for reminding me. So look at this one. Isn't this cute?
I'm not there.
Oh, Ryan, wake up. He's been down on the beach with his family.
I was showing how to press.
Oh, okay, so now you set. Okay, Teresa, you do it again. So,
That bruise.
I know.
What happened?
I got a bad bruise.
Ooh.
Don't ask me how I got it. I was, let me see.
You got in a bar fight?
I did a double dog. I got it. I did a double dog dare. I lost. A double dog dare. Okay, so just go ahead and set the seam. Did she get one of them? Okay, set the seam with the dark on top, open, and press toward the dark. There. That's good. That's good. Here's one more for you. Okay, so we can get lots of variety. Do you remember how long they were? 10. They're 10. Okay, so we just really want to get like 2. So I'm just going to take these. 10 inches in half is 5. Oh, you guys are so good. Okay, so I'm just going to cut these in half. Okay? And so now look, I'm already on page 4. Okay, so cut them in half. This is so we get lots of variety. We want lots of variety. Now, I don't know why I just said, okay, I have to take the same strip and use it together. But you can do whatever you want. That's the best part. You can mix it up. But if you do with the 2 strips, start out and first put the dark on the bottom on the first strip, and then take the second strip, put the dark on the top, so that whenever you put it right sides together, and just lock it together. Just lock it together, okay? So that way you always get your seams. You're not gonna fight your seams. You're gonna press your seams down so that they butt into one another, and it works really great. I love all these seams that lock together. So line it up like this. Okay, and I'm staggering. I'm offsetting them about a 1/2 inch, okay? Whoops, a 1/2 inch. Lock them together. Okay, so cool. You know what I'm gonna do. I wanna stack them up and cut them fast. And this time I'm using the Shape Cut. This is the Shape Cut Plus. And we're cutting it into 2-inch pieces. So I put glow line. Actually, I only need to have 0, 2, and 4. This is if you're doing a longer strip set. Keep on marking every 2 inches with your glow line tape. So just drop your shape cut and line up 0, just slightly in so you can straighten that edge. And then we're going to cut again at 2, and we're going to cut again at 4. So, good. So you guys always doing this? Okay, straight through. Then pick it up and go to 2. Cut it through. Pick it up. Go to 4. And so now we've just got these little guys to straighten. Get rid of them. There must be... double blow. Get rid of them. Double blow. That's good, huh? Thank you, Vanna.
Double time cutting.
Pardon me?
Double time cutting.
Double time cutting, Eloise. You're good. That is double time, huh? Yeah, Sherry. Don't double cross Eleanor. That's good. Okay, you guys, there's lots more. Sit there. This is good. You're getting with it. Double time. So now we're just going to pull these stacks, pull them nice and close to you. I have my stiletto. I'm just going to grab, oops. They came apart already there. Okay, so I'm just using that seam just slightly less than 1/4 inch. And so when you've got them all locked, the one on the top is going up. Just hold it down. So you can just boogie. Oops. Okay, think of another one. What happened there? Don't come in close, Orion. I don't know what happened to that one. It looked a little bit skinny. Nothing like a skinny piece. So how many of you got to go to the show? We had wonderful. We had a whole busload of people.
Talk about what show it is. International.
Well, first what we need to do is cut our threads, smile, take the scissors, thank you, and they're right. I thought they were wrong. Okay, so we were at the International Quilt Festival in Long Beach, California. We had a bus of, there were close to 50 people that went on that bus, and we had such a good time. It was really fun. And I was there demoing my honeycomb. Remember that one from a couple weeks ago? Honeycomb, won't you be my baby? Well, honeycomb, be my gal. Remember that one? Okay, so it was really fun. My demos were going good. In one day, in just a couple of hours, I sold 60 patterns, and I'm kind of like, I sold 60 patterns. So we called Orion, he wasn't there, so guess what he said? Good. Tomorrow you have to sell 150.
I did not say that. I said bring 150.
Well, I thought that meant you wanted me to sell them.
I did, but
Well, did you?
bringing 150 and selling 150 is totally different.
But we did really good. We had a great time, and I ran into a number of the ladies that were going around looking at all the beautiful quilts, shopping at all of the booths. When we came home, we just had, everybody was loading up under the bus. Okay, so Teresa, she is hot on this. You are moving, girl. So now what we're gonna do is clip them apart, and okay, so.
Are you saying that you wanted to double your sales?
I wanted to double my sales! Yay! That's a good one. Okay, so I'm going to show you what Teresa's doing. Okay, Ryan, you watch me right here because she's just going so fast. Okay, so you open them wrong side up, and this is that amazing swirling where you just take and you press your seam to the right, down, around, and up clockwise. And then you just like open that little four patch right in the middle, mush it, good. And then you have a very flat, very, very flat. Yes, yes, yes. I'm sure you guys, forgive me if I've done this already. You just mush them good. Did I do that here? All the time. I need some new jokes. Mush them. Do you guys go home and do that for your families? You don't? Did you hear what she said? That's double-breasted or double your pleasure. That was good. You guys are good. That's all I can say. Who would know that quilters are so much fun? Well, we're going to ask Rick. Rick might be getting embarrassed. Are you getting embarrassed? Are you okay, Rick?
I'm okay. I'm thinking of my own inside.
Do you have a joke?
I can't say them out loud.
Oh, come on.
Why? We're all over 21.
I don't know, it must be good, but I'm missing it. Oh my gosh. Okay, look. All right, so look, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. That was fast. Are you impressed? Very, very fast.
Double time.
Double time. Double good. Whoa. So let's look at them. I hope they're 3.5. Let us see. Ooh, go, Orion. Look at that. Is that good?
No, you're off the line.
I don't know. It looks funky from here.
Yep.
Got one little
Just tilt it a little bit.
Okay, see that? All right. Okay, okay. All right, I'm going to
There you go.
I'm going to sliver trim 1/16 of an inch. Wow.
We're gonna be happy
That's
now.
double 1/32, right?
That made double 1/32, right? That's good. You guys are so good. You're into this, huh? That's too much fun. All right, so we got all these 4-patch now, and it tells you, let's see, if you're supposed to be doing wall hanging, how many of these do you need?
2.
4 patches.
24.
24? Is that right? Let's go back one page. Go back. Yep. It said someplace 24. 24. It says it right there. And if you're doing a lap, that was the first one, you need 70 of these guys. So I'm like, I can't stand to do all my counting. So my thing is just sew as fast as I can and then kind of count. I feel better, you know. Teresa is always crazy with me. She goes, oh my goodness, Elle, how many do you want? I don't know, Teresa. Okay, how about we put these two together? How about we make a little double 4-patch? So now I'm on the top of page 6. And I'm going to put my darkest colors or my chain going along like this. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Okay, and our background squares are exactly the same as our 4-patch. So what size was the 4-patch? 3.5, so these have to be 3.5. Okay, Teresa, I did forget my next patch, my 4-inch. I forgot to bring that to the table. Okay, so just flip them, right sides together. Yeah? Right sides together, and you can stack these all up so you can really move right along there. I feel like I'm doing really good today. I am. I have to get done with my lesson so I can go pack for Alaska. Okay, so line up the edges. Yeah, I need that one. Thank you. All right, and then just power sew. So this is the kind that you can use up all of your scraps, but get it done really quick. Really quick. All right, now you clip after you've done the 2, and then you just open them up. Ta-da! Ta-da! And then you just flip them right sides together. You don't clip that middle. And you push the top seam up and the underneath seam down. Okay, Orion, you're not supposed to tell them all the answers.
I did it in unison.
They did. Okay, so for a little wall hanging, you need to make 11 of these blocks. Line that up, hold that down. And it's the same thing. You're going to swirl the seams in the back, but the only thing is this time there was this little connecting thread. So you've got to go right in here. Ooh.
Your manicure looks very nice.
Thank you. I paid double the price just for it. Okay, so then you swirl again. To the right, down, across, and up. And when you go up, then you kind of pick at that little point. And see, one thing I want to point out, mush it, is that all of the pieces, all the fabric in this little 4-patch are right side up. They're right side up whenever you do that. Because I see a new person in my audience. I'm doing like romper room, you know, romper. I see Hazel in the audience. Hi, Hazel. So this is your first time, isn't it? So are you having a good time with us? All right, and I just wanted to make sure you're getting all that mushing right and that swirling and twirling, and you're having a double good time. Yes? All right, that's good. So look, okay, now they can look close, huh? About that close.
That's clever.
Isn't that clever? Really nice. I'm showing my manicure. Yeah, button. Patty said it was to tone down the orange and the pink. We know what she was doing, huh? Yeah, we know. Well, it is off about 1/32 of an inch, but if you hang it high. I know, thank you. Thank you, Margaret. What's that?
Take your glasses off and look at it, and it'll be right.
Yes. Very good. I like it. Very, very good. I like that. Oh, this is double duty. Okay, so now we did, remember this is like, on this one she did the opposite. On this one, this is actually the beginning of her second row, right? Her second, fourth, sixth, eighth, okay? But you see, to offset them so you get that zigzag, now what do we have to do?
Cut one in half. Pray. Pray.
Pray? No. Okay, Teresa, you have to give me one back. We're going to make a half block. Ooh. So we're on page 7. We're gonna get a block back from Teresa. Okay, so let's get pink. Let's get pink. That's cute, huh? Okay, one block. To do, you need to have just the top and the bottom of the row. See, yep, top, and then it's the same thing down on the bottom.
Right there.
And down on the bottom, yeah. And so to do that, take a 4-inch square, a 4-inch background square, cut it on one diagonal, and we're gonna lay, here's the way that the dark is going to go. Can you see a difference? It's kind of hard, huh? But can you tell the pink was the darker? That's one of those. So put your triangle like that. And oops. Okay, here's this dyslexic moment. There.
There we go.
I got a little nervous.
Why is it so quick?
It's not done yet. I just laid it on there. Okay? You're giving me a hard time today. Let's see, there must be something to say to him. Double.
Double whammy.
Double whammy. Pow!
No, it has to be pow, pow.
Do you have a picture of him, Rick? He's so cute. Somebody said, I know your son is there because I hear you talking to him all the time. There is like, isn't it on David Letterman? He has guys off stage. He's always talking to them. So I guess we're allowed to do that.
I'm in the band.
He's in the band.
Boom.
Do-do-do. Okay, so now we're going to just take that 4 patch and we're going to flip it right sides together. And you've got that tip hanging out right there. Yeah? Helen is watching very carefully. I see that now. So now you let your tip hang out. We do that here, Helen. We swirl our tips, we mush them, and we let our tips hang out too. And on this time, we have to let our tip hang out. Okay.
You mean hazelnut.
Hazelnut?
Take your glasses off again.
Oh! What did I call her? Sorry.
We know you meant her.
You knew I meant her.
Double H's.
Yeah.
Oh, do you really?
Okay, so see, that's the tip hanging out at the bottom. So now all you do is just line up with your ruler and your cutter and cut off that tip right there. Get rid of that. Okay, so now let's go back. So we're like this, and we're like that. Yeah. Yes. And so if you swing this over, and then I might just, kind of tricky. Should I start at the tip or turn it over?
Turn it over.
We'll turn it.
You don't have to worry about mucking up the tip.
Yeah, but there's a seam in there we don't want to mess up. There's nothing worse than messed up seams, because then you have to, I always, if I do flip a seam, I always do go back, just unsew that little bit of seam. Instead of clipping it and turning it, I unsew that seam and redo it. I don't think it's good to clip it. You weaken that whole spot. So that's the way. Okay, so look at that. Is that good? Oh, it's lovely. It's so cute. All right, turn the page. Beep. We're doing good. Okay, now we're up to our yellow squares. I'm looking. We're doing so fantastic. We're up to the yellow squares. And now we're going to solve the mystery for Brenda.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it.
You're still thinking about it. You're going to love this. It's very, very easy. I'm going to double enlighten you now. Yes, because the setting, it goes like that. Just by taking 10-inch squares. Oh, you cut me a whole bunch of them. I think I'll just take off 2 of them. We decided to do green. What do you think? Does that look good?
Like yellow.
Like yellow, it's really green. It's a little green with a little red in it. These are 10-inch squares, and these are our setting squares. We're just gonna cut them in half on one diagonal. Don't break them up. Let's kind of swing this around so I can do this. And cut the second time. You cut your 10-inch squares on both diagonals into triangles. Ooh, now this sounds good, huh? And then we also have, these are the triangles. You can go ahead and stack those up.
You do a double cut.
A double cut. Yes, on that was a double cut. And now I guess we just want to do a single cut if you're going to call that a double. These are 5.5-inch squares, and this is what we're going to use up on the top rows. So we're going to make just one cut on 5-inch squares. Good? Good. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can lay this out. Should we go do it on the design wall? We can, we better, because Orion worked really hard to get this all set up.
So the 5.5-inch cuts are the small corners at the top, right?
Okay, so look at your illustration on page 9. You can see that on row 1, you start out with the small 5.5-inch squares cut on one diagonal. And then all the other sides are from the 10.5-inch.
Okay.
So, but I'm going to do that right now. But I'm going to tell you, while they're getting that done, do you see the little, I'm going to call these the small triangles? The small triangles? They are all going to be pressed in half. And this is just a match point. If you can just go ahead and press those in half. Good? Good. Okay. So press them in half. Good. Okay. So Teresa, now we're gonna. Do you want to take these? I'll take these. Okay, and let's go over. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna do one row. So just start now with this. With the. You can put the chain. Okay. There's 4 blocks in a row. Look at the dark, the red and the green, and we are alternating red and green, but you don't have to do that. After I did it, then I thought, oh, it'd be more interesting. Okay, so now the first thing you need are the little triangles up in the corners, and they've been pressed in half. I'm right here, Teresa. Yeah, that's good.
But how are you going to tell how to run?
Huh?
We need these so that we can show them.
Okay, but wait. Okay, take that. Okay, so now, yeah, those were the ones that were pressed, and now these are the ones that were cut from the 10-inch squares, and they are all going to go down the sides. And very easy. It looks so tricky though, doesn't it? It looks really tricky. That's why we liked it. That's why we selected it. This antique quilt has been in my collection for a long time. I really like it. Okay, and now more on the sides.
Are you only sewing the 4-patch scant quarter inch?
Repeat the question.
Okay, am I sewing only the 4-patch, a scant quarter, or everything? You would be fine if you only did your 4-patch at a scant quarter because you want to come up to 3.5 inches. If it's not 3.5 inches, if it's 3 3/8, then just cut your background squares the same size. But sometimes we like those kind of even measurements. They seem to work so much better. Okay, and so now Teresa needs at the bottom, she needs the she needs the small triangles. Yeah, there, so that's going there. All right, so now that's row 1. Looks easy, huh?
Now, do you sew the triangles onto the 4-patch with the scant quarter or
You
the regular quarter?
You can just use your regular quarter.
Okay.
Because then it doesn't matter. Okay, so now comes the half block, and now just the regular triangles. Ah. Do we need more? We need more, huh? You take those and put those up.
Yes, please.
Ah, and here's another one. This one. Oh, look at this one. This is different. Here, you can take that one.
Oh, sure.
Okay, you're doing good. And I'm going to cut these on the diagonal because you're going to need those too. Yeah, it's coming. And now it's easy, huh?
Very easy.
Very easy. You love it. And this one is just, it's great, scrappy, bright, contemporary, 1930s, whatever you want to do. It's just fun. Okay, do you need more of the large? Okay, there you go. Here you go. And now we need to have another one on the bottom. Oh, dear me. Here, Teresa. There it is.
No, half.
I know. It's half. Look,
Okay.
it's half.
All right. It's double layered.
Yeah, it's double layered. Oh.
They're double layered.
We didn't think about making it ahead of time, but you know what we did. You cut on, right?
Yeah.
But you know that you couldn't just cut a block in half because you'd lose your seam allowance right there. Right. Okay, and this you need this. Okay. Okay. Okay, and you can take that. These for the bottom.
Okay.
And I'll cut these in half again. So, good. And we just keep on going. There we go. Good. We've used up everything we have. We're doing good.
You're good. Double good.
Double good. Double. It's triple.
Yeah.
Got it? We actually have a couple more that they're laying here that you could put them in, but I think they get the idea. All right? So, let's sew a row together. Flip it. Page 10. We're on the odd rows. And now what we're going to do is take, and I hope I can do this. Okay, so yeah, I want you to do it for me, Teresa. Do you see the fold line in the small triangle? Okay, the fold line in the small triangle matches up with the seam, okay? And now Teresa is going to flip the blocks up to the left and on the whole way down except the bottom triangle. Look at your illustration on page 10. Yeah? Is it exactly right?
Show that again.
Yeah, okay. So there we go. Do you want to start with the top?
No, I think we got that.
Okay, now.
This is to the corner.
Yeah, I lining up the seam on the block with the fold. Okay, so up. And you line up the top, the square top, but you let your long tip hang out at the bottom. Okay? And each one. And now the tricky thing is to stack from the top to the bottom so that you can carry one stack to your table. When I first started, when I was very young, I was so nervous I had to leave everything laying out on the floor and pick up one and run back to my sewing machine and sew it and then go and pick up another. Bet you some of you still do that, huh? I know. Because it's just so easy to do. It's just so easy to do. Okay, so now we're going to show you. We're going to do assembly line real fast. And Teresa's going to just clip them off, and you're going to keep them in order. We're going to press our seams toward the triangle. So if she clips it off, let me see. How about I just cut it for you? Okay. Okay, now go ahead. Set the seam with the triangle on top, open, and press toward the triangle. Okay, and I'm just keeping these in order because Teresa has to put them back on the wall in order. Yeah? Keep it right, huh? Okay, one more. And you've got those tips hanging out. Good. We're not so messed up today, Teresa. We're doing it double quick. Oh. Okay, one more. Okay, so what we just did is on page 10. Okay, one more. Okay, it's still in order. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, now, the next one is going to look a little weird, but we want to still keep, okay, wait, Teresa, if they follow the illustrations, we want to keep the bias on the bottom. So pick up the top block and flip it down. Yes, that's right. That's right. And then the next one, flip it so that the bias is still on the bottom. It's just a technique, you know, because your feed dogs are next to your bias. Your feed dog is what feeds your fabric through, and that's why we're doing that. And so she's going to stack them up from the bottom to the top. So I'm actually starting to sew. Good. You want to take Teresa home for you? Yeah. She costs a lot.
Multiply yourself into 100.
Huh? She costs a lot. Oh, gosh. So.
She's double worth it, though.
Yeah. Oh, good. So. Yeah, she was with her. It's Sue and Ken are going. Sue and I are teaching the storm at sea, and I hope that's not a reality.
Yeah.
Storm at Sea for the Inland Passage to Alaska. We have 40 students, and we have my brother and sister-in-law coming from Pennsylvania, his son, Aaron, his daughter, Amy, their collective children, three children from Aaron, wives, significant others. My sister Patty is going, and my friend Brian. I think that's the whole entourage from us. Orion is, I'm so sad, is not going. He's staying in town to go to his reunion. I think Alaska would be more fun, don't you think? His high school reunion. Okay, so she's putting them all back up. Yeah. Huh? Okay. So basically, then all we have is to trim off those tips. We're doing fast. We're going to have this whole thing. Okay, so we got to trim off the tips. And when you trim them off, go ahead and use your ruler so that you line up with the edge and just cut. That's what you're cutting off. And just do it. A lot of times I put a line on the seam. See, the line is on the seam. Cut that off, and that's good. And this one right here, keep the line on the seam and trim them. And all that's left on this row, oops, trim them all. Okay, all we have to do is trim off those bottoms, the bottom tips, and center that triangle on the bottom left corner. And that whole row is complete. And then you sew the rows together. Yeah, I'm looking at my time. We're doing good. Okay, but what do you think? Got the idea now? Yeah, and you can get that zig-a-zag easy. It'll be a lot of fun for you. It's a row quilt, exactly. Who would have thought that it was a row quilt? You're exactly right. And if I would have just had to have studied the picture forever, I would have never figured out how they put that together. So, all right, I'm going to leave this. Yes? You have some questions? Pardon me?
Just saying that we have you to figure it out. Figure things
Oh, actually, I just looked at the seams. I cheated. I just looked at the way she did it. She was the genius back in Civil War times. Okay, that's good. All right. That looks really good. You like it? It's simple, but it's really fun. And I always feel like it's classic whenever there's simple lines and such. Yeah, and that one goes on the top. So we have something totally unclassic to share with you. Totally unclassic. I have here, get ready. This is Sue, so she should come forward to help share this, because this is just so cute. It's so cute. Oh, talk about her shoes. Her shoes are totally unclassic, too. They're bright and gay. Ready?
I had a charm pack of Halloween fabrics, and I thought it'd be really fun just to do something totally out of the norm. So you can tell I went from Civil War.
I can't go higher, Chris.
I know, here. We both have good left arms.
We have each of us have one good arm.
But isn't it fun? It's very whimsical.
Very whimsical.
I thought it's really cute. There's in the little black zigzags going down. There's like bats flying, and it was really fun.
And we want to show you the back.
Here's the leftovers. There's the leftovers. So anyway, it's a good thing for charm packs too if you really want a lot of variety in your 4 patches.
Okay.
So Eleanor's going to show you how we did it.
That 4-patch. I'm going to do the 4-patch. Okay, so this is from a charm square, from a charm pack, and charm packs are always what size? 5.5. So what we are going to do, did somebody say 5.5? Yeah. Only 5.
They're only
5. They're only 5. So what I'm going to do is take and cut off. Oh, give these to Brenda.
I would appreciate that.
There you go.
I put them on my back. Did you see all these little strips?
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'll make sure you get them.
So what I have is a light and a dark, and I squared them to 4 inches. Okay, and now you put them right sides together. Yeah, right sides together. And half of 4 is, half of 2 is, okay, half of 4 is, so I'm drawing a diagonal line right down through the middle.
No, it's actually, it's a vertical line, not a diagonal line.
Okay.
Maybe I should talk.
Huh?
Maybe I should talk.
Okay, you talk.
Okay, so
How
now
so?
she's going to sew 1/4 inch on both sides of that drawn line.
Okay. What?
What? She's going to sew both sides of that drawn line. So you just go down one, and you'd like, if you had a lot, you'd be assembly line sewing, and then you just turn the whole lot around.
See, I did a 1/4 inch.
A regular
Yeah.
1/4 inch.
You know, the reason that we do scant is because you lose something every time you fold and you press. That's why we do this, like 1 thread less for what we call scant, because you lose every time you fold. Every time you open that, you lose a little bit in there, and that's why we do it. Okay.
So now she's going to cut on that drawn line, and we're going to press.
And we're going to press how?
We're going to press towards the pink because it's the darker of the two.
Oh, that was pretty sneaky.
That was pretty, but watch, this is really sneaky.
But that's great.
This is totally sneaky.
But it's a great idea.
And
So now she's going to put them back, right sides together, but she's going to lock those seams.
I'm going to do the same thing that I did before with the
Can you peel it back? Yeah.
dark on the bottom, right side up, dark on top, right sides together, lock the seams.
And she's going to draw another line at 2 inches.
Ooh!
This is good.
Are you getting excited?
Yes.
This is in Through the Seasons, and it's one of the fall quilts.
It's Buckeye Beauty.
Buckeye Beauty. Buckeye
So
Beauty.
she's going to sew 1/4 inch on both sides of that drawn line again.
This is like magic. This is double good.
So turn it around and go on the other side.
Okay, what do you think I'm going to get?
2 4 patches. Yep.
2! Okay, Diane, can you take this? When you open it like that, and you open it up. Ah, that's 1, 2. And you can still do that cool swirling on the back.
Works pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Terrific.
And let's see, what size were they supposed to?
They're supposed to be 3.5, and they are 3.5.
They are. Too cool. I know, I think that's really cool. So that's a really fun way when you have little charm packs, because a lot of people get them. They always say to me, oh, good, now I know what to do with them. There's so many things to do something. Okay, that's just the beginning. We're gonna have even more fun, okay? So, you ready?
Yeah.
Move that one. I double dare you to show another one. There we go. Double dare. Oh.
See what happens when I have time?
She's been home recovering
I rotated
from her surgery.
So
Nice.
anyway,
Isn't that cute?
This is done the same way. I
I'll put it-
actually sewed up some technique. You can just show them if you
And
want.
Orion can go real close on
But
it.
you know, you get those little 2.5 inch charm packs where you can use those and you just cut them down to 2 inches square because they start at 2.5. And I just mixed the pinks and the greens together. So I did the same thing, drew a line halfway, which would be
So
an
this
inch.
is 2 inches, and there's 2 of them there.
Then I
Okay.
sewed on both sides.
1 inch line, 1/4 inch on either side.
Actually, there was that right here.
Oh, whoops. Okay, there they are.
Okay, so you're gonna press them. I just press them both towards the group. No, they're cute. They're really cute.
They're adorable. They're cute, but what?
Yeah.
We'll let Sue,
But it doesn't use as much thread.
this is hot.
No burning.
See, that is one of the problems with these little pieces. How do you get them pressed?
Carefully.
Stiletto to hold the one side.
Of course. Okay.
Use an
So,
applique iron.
huh?
Use an applique iron.
Oh, little applique iron, yeah. I could have used the wooden iron too.
Okay, so it's gonna go back, right sides together again. Just opposite
Same.
fabrics will be on top. They'll lock. I just drew another line. You can just show that one and sewed on both sides.
Same thing.
You can cut it apart. You're gonna get 2 cute little ones.
Oh, you should give a little promo. Okay, wait. Are you ready? Is it cute? Aww, it's
And
so
then I sewed one
cute. It's so cute. So look, you can still swirl the back, make it flat in the middle, like so. Okay, so Sue really loves these. When we were at market, at the show, somebody was trying to remember who my friend was, and she said, you know, the one, you sew the big one and she sews the little one. I said, oh,
She's over there.
you mean Sue. And here is the block together. Is that cute?
So just an idea. Whatever size squares you start with in the beginning is the size that your double 4-patch is going to finish at the end. Okay, so this one started with 2-inch squares. It ends with, so that's how it works. A 2-inch block. The other one was 4, and it ends as 4.
Cute. Is that very cute? Very, very cute.
It's a
And
little-
so you're doing a miniature class
I'm going to be
here
doing
at Quilting Today.
2 miniature classes, not paper piecing.
No paper piecing.
And it's so fun. Yeah.
No paper piecing.
Yeah, it's really fun. So I encourage you to come. Not only do I show you how to do a specific pattern, but also talk about how you miniaturize patterns. You know, if you're interested in doing something smaller to fit a certain area.
That's
so it's in your
adorable.
happenings. And I did print some more happenings that are out front for those of you who didn't get them.
So the people that are on the webinar, you can just fly in. You all come, right? Right, if they want to see that. I just want to show Ryan, the quilting on this is so cute.
Yeah, Amy did that quilting.
It's
She did a
just
really
really
nice job.
cute. And then to emphasize the zigzag, she did a line going down like that. And then she did like a crosshatch here. And just doing the crosshatch, it looks so cute because it ends up looking like diamonds on the white border and diamonds on the red border. Isn't that cute? It's just so cute. I just love it. It's just so sweet. All right, so what do you think? Was that double fun? Was it double your pleasure? Good. Double your fun. Good. All right. So we have some sharing. Ooh. Christmas. Christmas in July. Are you ready? Are you getting ready for Christmas? Okay. So let me see how many of you did it. Oh, look how pretty. I'm so pleased. Okay, if you'll come over and line up over on this way, and Sue's going to help with the microphone because you have to just tell them.
You could show them my shoes. These shoes are from Guatemala. And they're like those molas. And they are so comfortable. Yeah. I got them in Houston, but I saw them in Long Beach too.
What's the iron?
I highly recommend them.
It's gonna be hard for him to pull out of that one.
Okay. So are you coming? Where's the people sharing? We're waiting. Come over here. Oh, cool. So if you all don't want to come, and just watch whenever the line goes down, I go. Whoa. Aiko did her own machine quilting this time.
I'm taking her classes, free motion,
She's taking.
and
Look, I'm excited.
oh no, it's okay.
Aiko. So I really like the little bow that you put on there and the. Pardon me? Oh, it's forward.
But you need to go back.
And me back.
Coming from there.
We're directed. Good.
Very nice.
Good job. Yay, Aiko. Oh, Rainey, look at you.
What do you have to say about yours?
Yeah. I did these ones and I got it back quilted only yesterday afternoon. So
This is very nice. There's Christmas balls, stars in it. It's absolutely lovely. Just beautiful. And that one has lots of swirls and
holly.
holly. Very nice. Very good colors. Good job. Good job.
I also brought one of my old ones.
And you have what do you have in your bag?
You brought another one to share.
Quilt. I did 16 years ago.
Oh.
The first piece of quilting, I did.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Wow, look at that. Oh, log cabin. 35 years for me. Wow. And that was when we tied. We tied in the middle and just.
Very useful
And
too.
we had gone on a trip to Southwest with my family.
Very appropriate.
Son wanted a Santa Fe theme.
Uh-huh.
Quilt. I never thought I would do quilting. So he was the one to start me on quilting.
Cool.
And you know,
So-
she told me that she's so glad that she's here.
Oh, thank you.
She was dying to learn how to make
Just how to go forward. That's
years
great.
ago.
That's great. So many people, Rainey, they say they just never were going to quilt. They were never going to take up a big piece of fabric, cut it up in little pieces and sew it together. And then they're so happy whenever they do.
I didn't even know that you use rotary cutter, I thought, it was cut.
Right. Right.
And I went,
She was dying.
Right. Well, that's so fun. So, Miss Brenda.
As usual, every long arm quilter knows that everyone gets theirs quilted but the long armor.
Right.
But I did mine with the AccuQuilt Go that I bought from Orion here at Quiltland Day.
Yeah.
I loved it. You loaned me your die, which was nice, and then I finally bought one. And they got one in, and I bought it.
See, that's just like drugs. I hooked you on the free one, didn't I?
Yeah. So they're bigger.
That's very cute.
They're bigger.
They're a little bit bigger,
because the strips are
a little bit wider.
But I like them. Bigger.
Very nice.
Yeah, you can almost make a quilt.
Very nice.
Had fun.
Good job.
Yay! It was fun.
Oh, so pretty. Oh, Lois. Wow. Wow.
So what do you guys say?
Wow.
I just decided to use up some of my scraps that I had in the blues, and they're Christmas-themed blues, and went for it.
They are Christmas-themed blues.
And I like shiny stuff.
Very beautiful.
This is really cute. You got to show them.
Very, very cute.
There's like snow globes on it. I think it's cute.
Leftovers.
Very cute.
Cute.
Very, very nice. Very cute. Good job. Christmas fabrics in blues. All right, Sandy. Look, you put a little plaid.
These are all just scraps that are left over.
This is a candy cane stripe. That's adorable. That is very bright and fun. Good job. Yeah, Sandy. You got one done. Oh, that bow is adorable. And her bow matches her center square. Very nice. Good job. You're going to be ready. Eileen, Rick, I hope you can go close on this. Did you do this? She quilted holly in the corners and used little red buttons for her berries. That is adorable.
What does that look like?
Very cute.
Beautiful bag.
It's very cute.
Very cute.
But I've always
Oh.
loved this pattern.
Uh-huh.
As long
knows I've been coming here for years.
Look at the,
I love Eleanor's pumpkin.
Is that cute? So I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you did it. And it is really fun, isn't it?
Yes.
It's very, very fun.
Same idea.
Same idea, exactly the same idea. And what's fun, there are some little placemats in there too that are easy enough for the kids to do. Very good. Thank you, Eileen. You're all quilted, Kathleen.
Yes, I finished it yesterday. I didn't
Nothing
do
like
Christmas,
pressure.
but I did fall.
Oh.
And I used my go cutter, so the strips are 1.5 inches instead of 1.5 inches.
Right, right. Great. That's very nice.
Anyhow,
Very nice.
I had fun.
And did you do paper applique or what did you?
I just did Riage applique.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I couldn't find a
she
leaf,
did a
so
little.
I drew one. Got a picture.
Good for you. Supposed to
I got
go.
a picture and drew it. I can copy anything. I just don't have anything in my brain.
I think we all feel the same way, but you did great. Good. Good. You put a real bow on there, Lynn.
It's not stitched down yet, but.
Uh-huh. Very nice. Safety pin. Very good. Cool. Good job. Boy, I'm impressed. Y'all jumped right on Carol.
Shabby chic.
Oh, this is shabby chic piece of cake. Piece of cake. That is beautiful.
For a girl baby that's much wanted after she had 2 boys.
Oh, and look at the back on.
Shabby chic before, so it was kind of fun.
It's just all blends together, really soft, but very pretty.
It's not very shabby, it's very nice.
Good. Very, very nice. All right. Look at Nancy. Good job.
I haven't been here for 3 months, so
I know. I was thinking I missed you. Good. Good job. Oh, look at this. Oh.
That's really cute.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, her bag is just full of everything.
No, and then just the diamonds.
And then the diamonds. What pretty colors you did together. Wow. Very good. You have been busy. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice, Nancy. Good job. I like that pillow. The black and the green. Oh, wow, Nancy. Oh my gosh. Is this cute?
I have black and white checks all over my house, so add to my collection.
That is the cutest.
I love the little stripe binding too.
Oh my gosh, that is adorable. It's so fun to see how creative you all are. That is great.
Look like Nancy.
It's just
Woo! Very, very cute. Very cute. Oh, look what Joan did. Oh.
Bristers are in my kitchen.
Very cute. Is this for your table? Little tabletop?
Island. I have a very small island.
That's adorable.
And it is one big octagon.
It is one big octagon. That is very cool. Very, very cool. All right, Mary Ann.
Well, this was from when you originally did the pumpkin.
Oh, look at the eyes.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute?
Too. It was 2008 you did it.
You did it.
Was it 2008?
You did a good job.
September 2008.
Very cute. 5 years ago.
So that was
Very, very cute. Can I hold something for you? Very cute. I'm losing my.
And then this was, okay, this was the wreath. I was going to put the ribbon border, but it didn't show.
Doesn't show, right.
So when I went to cut out my bow, I didn't have any more fabric. So my bow's not really shaped the way everybody else's is, but it kind of is.
Sort of.
Sort of. And that's why it's on that side and not this side.
It's okay.
It's okay. Let me pick
But
this
this
up.
is the one I had the most fun with.
This is her fun one. Get ready. Isn't that cute?
I had to just put all kinds of tchotchkes on it.
That is so cute. So she has to tell you the little story about her garland.
I wanted to put flickering lights on it, and I didn't know how to do it without putting buttonholes and all that. I went, no, I'm not going to do that. So I had these in my crafts, and I was stringing them all together last night.
Little gold beads.
Little tiny beads, you know, a little package of 1,200 that you get at Joann's.
Oh, don't say that word.
Oh, you can get them at the other places too. Okay. So after I was done stringing them, I was so proud of myself. I didn't lose any of the little charms or anything. And I went to put the bag on my side table, and I dropped it. So now I have probably between 900 and 1,000 little tiny 2-millimeter gold beads in my Berber carpeting. So I decided, that's okay, I'm moving out of that room anyhow. So it's going to be our library, and we're just going to have some really fancy carpeting in there.
Very nice. Very good. Thank you, Marianne. Good job. All right, Rose. No, Pat's come. Oh, look at your colors, Pat. They're beautiful. Very nice. That's very nice. It actually looks like a California wreath, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It really does.
Cool green.
It does. That is beautiful. Good job. Wow, look at you. You look like Quilts of Valor coming up.
Yes, Marie and I belong to a little group, only about 10 ladies who really participate. And in the last 2 years, we have made around 100 Quilts of Valor. And this is one of our favorite patterns because it's an Eleanor pattern, and we use this a lot.
Oh, the braid.
How pretty.
That looks great. And there's little stars quilted in it. Looks really cozy. Very nice.
And the back. Yeah, I quilted. Well, I loaded this on the long arm. It was the first time I was doing it. And I loaded my back on sideways by mistake. And I got down this far from being done and realized I was running out of back. So I took it off the machine, added a piece of fabric, and finished it on my home machine.
There you go.
Good job.
You don't have to tell anybody. Why isn't we feel compelled to share everything?
And this
That's really, oh, look
a
at
little
this.
late, but
Oh, look how cute. Oh, it's adorable. Is this yours, Rose?
yes, this is from Quilts from Elle's Kitchen.
Yeah, oh, that's adorable. That is adorable. Thank you. Very nice, Rose. Very nice. And so actually, that's what we're preparing to shoot next. We are going to do Quilts from Elle's Kitchen. Before you came, Orion made a little island with the hot stove on top for me to cook my recipes. And then my machine will be in there to show how to make all the blocks named out of food or a kitchen item. So that'll be fun. That's our next series.
Next year?
Oh, the next year.
Oh, we already did that. That's already the book. Remember how many of you did that? That book, that one's out, but we have just never done it for our television audience. So that's our next thing that we're going to do. If we stay home, we'll get it done. So thank you, everybody. You were double fun. Double fun, double pleasure. Thank you for coming.
Double